Nation. Thank you for joining. Keep on sharing on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share. Support the platform with your star. You can send a star. Thank you for joining Eze. Thank you for joining Eze. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everybody that has connected any place you are joining from. If you are connecting from Biafra land, you are joining from Europe, from America, from Asia, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. Any place you are connecting to this broadcast, I say may Chukwuka Biafra continue to guide and protect you. I appreciate everybody that have connected, any place you are connecting from. Thank you so much for connecting. We will continue to send out the information no matter the difficult times, no matter the obstacles and hindrances. We have to continue to encourage each other. It is time for us to continue to encourage each other and watch each other's back. We have to continue to do so. No matter the trials you are seeing, no matter the obstacles, we must not give up. Not now. Not now. So when you look at the topic I chose here, I say you must have to treat every information seriously. You must have to take every message seriously. Every information you get, you must have to treat it seriously. Every information, every detail you see, you must have to take it serious. This is not a time for us to joke. Every single information that comes across your way, you must take it serious. There is no information that comes across your way that you have to overlook. Mainly information that has to do with the terrorist that is after our life. The terrorist that is after our life, every information you have heard about them in the past, it doesn't matter who brings the information. The ones that the people who were kidnapped came out to tell us. The one that was revealed by the caliphate itself. The one that was revealed by some people who call themselves one Nigerian and still they are saying it. The one that have been revealed by our supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The one that have been removed by so many prominent men and even those who are in government. Every single information you see, you hear, you must take it serious now. You must take it serious now. It is no longer a joke. You know, certain times we always want things to be spelled out for us. You cannot get everything verbatim the way you want to get it. It doesn't happen like that all the time. Sometimes people speak in parables. Sometimes people give you information without hitting the point. Sometimes people tell you something directly. It is not every time we come and say things straight. And there are certain things we cannot say in social media. There are certain things I cannot be able to say here. There are some information I cannot be able to pass here. I will only pass those that you can be able to digest. Break it down as much as I can to make you understand. But every single information you get, you must have to take it serious. Mainly information that has to do with the caliphate, has to do with the Fulani terrorists. You must have to take it serious. None is a joke. Even if when the story is being told in a joking way, even when the person that is telling the story seems like somebody who is not serious, even when the person that is telling the story is somebody you don't believe, once it has to do with the caliphate, you must take it serious. You must take it serious. Be serious with every information you hear. Today, for a very long time, we have been hearing about the invasion of Abuja. We have been hearing about the takeover of Asarok. When we hear it, sometimes we will say it's a blackmail. Sometimes they call it propaganda. Sometimes they say people don't know what they are talking. Sometimes they try to frame it and call it one thing or the other. They say we are creating problem. But let me tell you, do not take everything you hear about the Janjaweed for play. Don't take it for a joke. Don't take it for a joke. You saw in the time past when a governor of a state, governor of Benue State, came on their national television and he was telling people that if care is not taken, a time will come when the Fulanis will take over Asarok. And when he said it, the presenter of that program, Shegu, attacked him. Shegu attacked him, saying he shouldn't say that. That is too extreme. That is the conventional media for you. They were telling him that it's too extreme. That thing they told you that is too extreme is what is happening today. That thing that the governor of Benue State, this is the chief security of a state, a governor. The governor has more information than I do. The governor has more information that you do. Governors have much information, more than the ones that the media has. This man came out and told us that Abuja, Asorok will be taken over by the terrorists. This guy is not taken. And people were thinking that it's a joke. The broadcaster shut him down and began to say it's too extreme. There is no extremism in anything you say about this very terrorists that want to take our life. There is nothing like extremism when you are speaking about the action of these very people who want to take our life. Everything you see us saying, everything you see people revealing about them are truth and nothing but the truth. Everything you see people talking about the Fulani Janja with the Fulani Caliphate, Fulani terrorists, every information you see people saying about them, they are all true. Today, as you are watching this video, Abuja is under invasion. As you are watching this video, Abuja is under invasion. Schools have been shut down in Abuja. Government schools have been shut down in Abuja. Boarding schools have been shut down, and the students have been told to go home because of insecurity. Abuja is the federal capital territory, a federal capital. If there is any place that needs to be protected, it's Abuja. If there is any place you will be and you will not be afraid, it is Abuja. But today, in that same Abuja, schools has been shut down in Abuja. As you are watching this video, Abuja is under invasion. That very information you see the governor of Benue State passing, and people were shouting at him. That very information you see the governor of Benue State came to pass at Channel Television. When he was passing that information at Channel Television, Shegu, who was anchoring that political program, tried to shut him down and say he's too extreme. That very thing that the governor spoke about, it's happening as you're watching this video. It's happening now as you're watching this video. But some people are not paying attention. People are not paying attention. Abuja, of all people, is under invasion. When that man has come out to cry about it, people thought you were lying. Every information you hear about the invasion of Nigeria, every information you hear about the terrorists taking over Nigeria, take it serious. Treat it with all seriousness and try as much as you can to protect yourself and defend yourself the best way you can. Don't take it for a joke. That is how it happened. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting about what is happening today, they called him a crazy man. They called him a madman. I don't know what he's saying. They called him a troublemaker. Some call him a bigot. Some call him 419. They call him different kinds of names. They call him a propagandist. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting and crying, people call him today. Every single thing that he has said are coming to pass before your own very eyes. Every single thing he has said about this Fulani Caliphate has come to pass before your own very eyes. That is why I'm saying you must treat every information you get today seriously. Every information you get about the terrorism in Nigeria, any information you get about the terrorism in the contraption called Nigeria, about the Fulani terrorists, every information you get, you must have to treat it with all seriousness. Treat it with all serious. If you know how serious you can treat a matter, that is where you have to handle it. Don't take it for a joke. Don't take it for a blabbing. Don't take it for maybe a propaganda. It doesn't matter who is giving the information. It doesn't matter where you are hearing the information from. Anything you hear, they told you that Fulani is going to do this, Fulani terrorist is going to do this, they will definitely do it. They are all true. You must treat every information you get about them seriously. If you are expecting to see it, you see, if you're one of the Thomas, who said you have to see before you believe, wait. Just pray that while you are waiting to see before you believe, your head will still be with your body. While you are waiting to see before you believe, your head will still be with your body. Every information you hear about, you see the one that Obadiah Melafia gave. When Obadiah Melafia gave his own information, every one of us took it for a joke. Obadiah Melafia was in their conventional media. He was on social media speaking out and telling us the plans of the caliphate, the plan the Fulanis are making. The plans they are making to create war in 2022. The plan, the strategies they are making, that after kidnapping, they are going to kill the prominent men. They are going to take over villages. They are going to take over towns. Obuda Lafia was giving that information. Some people call him a propagandist. Some say he's pushing ethnic hatred. There is nothing like pushing ethnic hatred when you are revealing the truth of the matter. The truth remains that the terrorists in the Isolated Republic are Fulanis. They are the foot soldiers. It doesn't matter where they come from. You want to, some of them will come and tell me that they are Fulani from outside. The Fulani that are outside, the people that accommodated them, that made them Nigerians, are the Fulanis in Nigeria. The Nigerian Fulanis accommodated them. Even a governor in Nigeria, governor of Bauchi State, before the whole world, he was saying that all Fulanis are welcome in that contraption called Nigeria. He said that Fulanis do not have any identity except Fulani. They know themselves as Fulani. He was saying that in a conventional media, on channel television. He said that every Fulanis know themselves as Fulani, not even as a Nigerian. They don't know themselves as a Nigerian. They know themselves as a Fulani. That they have brothers in Mauritania. They have in Mali. They have in Chad. They have everywhere. That everywhere you see them, they know themselves as Fulanis. That is why when we are calling them out for their evil, we don't look back. We don't try to paint the world. I don't try to be politically correct, and it is not hate speech. I am not trying to preach any hate against anybody. It is not a hate speech. This is a reality. A reality that has been investigated. The whole world knows about it. United States itself have warned about it. UK knows about it. That the foot soldiers of the terrorists we have in the contraption called Nigeria are Fulanis. They come in different form. When you hear about ISWAP, these foot soldiers of ISWAP are Fulanis. You hear about the Boko Haram, the same people. You hear about the herdsmen, it's the same people. You hear about the baptize them and give them bandits, the same people, the same people. The same people parading themselves on the same different kinds of name. You hear ISIS, it is the same people. They are the foot soldiers. You must treat every information you get. Every information you get. It doesn't matter who passed the information. If you are getting it, even if you are getting information from your enemy, once the information is something that has to do with terrorism in Nigeria, you must have to treat it with all seriousness and be careful to protect yourself. That is the only way we can be able to survive. Every information is important. If you see something, say something. Do not be silent. If you see something, for a very long time, people have been shouting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done his own part. He has done his own part to wake every indigenous tribe in the contraption called Nigeria. He woke us up. Every single one of us, nobody in that contraption called Nigeria will say he doesn't know what is happening today. Every one of us know what is happening. We know the source. We know what the problem is. Occupation of land. To take away the indigenous people and take over the land. That is the only thing they are pursuing. If you pretend not to know, you are deceiving yourself. Continue deceiving yourself. At the end of the day, you are going to pay a deadly price. You must treat every information with all seriousness. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was preaching? People didn't take him serious until it began to happen. Not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a major general, somebody who has served in the military, who have served in the same contraption called Nigeria, came out to tell us that the military are colluding with the killers, and all their plan is to commit genocide, to take land from people. Stealing of land, that is their own mission. They don't want anything. It is not even about religion. All they want is the land of the people. A general in the army came to make that confession. Every one of us saw the video. Some people called him names. Some people didn't believe him. Because of the role he has played in Nigeria, people didn't believe him. People didn't believe him because of the role he has played. Because he's one of them. He's one who has worked with them. He has joined them to kill Biafran. He has joined them to destroy Biafran land. He has joined them to destroy people in the past. And he's one of them. He who is enslaving people. He's one of the people who is enslaving the Biafran people up to today. He's one of the people holding the poor people in Nigeria down. Some people didn't believe him. But what he was saying was his truth. That is why I say, it doesn't matter where the information is coming from. You must have to take it serious. You must have to take it serious. When that man gave that information, people didn't take it serious. We were stuck at that one. Obuda Lafia came and he began to give information on what will happen when it will happen. He began to speak, began to tell us with the dates. He began to give dates. Every single thing Obuda Melafia was saying. It's happening today. Even though they kill him, may his soul rest in peace. They kill him. And while we were here watching, you have seen a sitting governor governor of Benue State still came to give a revelation. Governor of Benue State came out to tell us what will happen when it has not happened. On their conventional media, he was there telling us about the invasion of Abuja. That if care is not taken, that Asorok will be taken over by the terrorists. And the presenter attacked him and said it's too extreme. That is it. When we say something, they will say it is too extreme. When you are bringing facts and figures, when you are speaking facts and figures about the situation of Nigeria without missing word, without being politically correct, they will say they will say you are being too extreme, or they will say you are preaching hate. There is no hate preaching. It is a reality. And in social media, who has given us the social media, that is where we say it the way it is, without being politically correct, without trying to favor anybody. Today, that thing that a chief security of a state has spoken about is happening in Abuja. Abuja today. Abuja. If there is any place that is supposed to be secured in that country of country, it's not Abuja. The Federal Capital Territory. If the Federal Capital Territory cannot be secured, where again will be secured? Where again? And they have been sending so many security signals. There's one I saw that our brother Samuel posted on his Twitter. A security information given. They have named some places that people must have be cautious. That people in Abuja have to be careful. If you're in Lagos, Lagos is a red zone. Kaduna is a red zone. So many places that we mention. Abuja of all people, Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, whereby if there is any place they need to protect, if there is any place that need to be protected, if there is any place that need to be saved, it's supposed to be Abuja. Abuja is supposed to be a place whereby if there are trouble in all parts of the country of Nigeria, if there are problems everywhere, Abuja is supposed to be the place that is supposed to be much more secure than any other place. Abuja is supposed to be more secure than any other region. But today, they are issuing warning. And you see schools in Abuja are shut down. Government schools, all the private government schools, boarding schools have been shut down. And they told the students to go back home. Every one of them should vacate the school and go back home. Because of the impending doom that is coming. And when you are seeing all these things, you are seeing all this information, you must have to take them serious. When you are hearing this information, you must have to take it serious. Take it very serious. Don't take it for a joke. The Afghanistan scenario is playing out. It is playing out to be very, very fast. And they are fast about it. That is why it breaks my heart when you see some people who are still talking about election. People are still busy talking about election. While you're preparing for election, schools in Abuja have been shut down and they tell the students to go back home because of insecurity. There are multiple kidnaps. They are planning multiple attacks in southwest, in the north, and so many other places that were mentioned. They want to plan a multiple attack. If you are living in Abuja, you are living in Lagos, you are living in Kaduna, you are living in Ogun State, you must have to wake up and keep your eyes open. When we say it, people think we are noisemakers, we are troublemakers, we don't know what we are saying, we are creating problem, we are creating fear. It is not creating fear. What we are trying to do is to save as many lives as we can. And this message today is for all indigenous tribes in the country of God, every indigenous tribe. If you are indigenous, you must have to know that your life is in danger. Let me tell you, I always say it, even the Biafra land is much more secure than any other part of that country of Nigeria. Biafra land is much more secure than any part of that zoological republic. If you like, take it or leave it. Biafra land remains more secure. You saw the kidnapping that happened in the north. Kidnapping has become a daily occurrence in the north. And there is no attempt anyhow, no attempt by the military to go and rescue the people or go and fight those who are kidnapping. You see the terrorists coming out to boast. The terrorists came out in the latest video they released. Those terrorists that kidnapped people from the train. The terrorists that went and kidnapped people for the train, they released their lesson video. Most of you must have seen the video where they were beating their victims, where they were flogging people who they caught. And in that video, they were boasting and say that the military should come with their armored car, they should come with their jet fighter, they should come. They were even threatening that they are going to kidnap that imposter in Asarok. That they will kidnap the imposter in Asarok and all their ministers that they are on their watch list. They are going to kidnap all of them. And you are still thinking of election. You are still thinking of election. But with all these threats, with all these video evidences we are seeing in the northern part of the where the terrorists have a stronghold, you cannot see the military going there to bomb them. You cannot see the military going there with annoyance to go and send troops. You cannot see the governors in that state calling for troops. You will never see governors from that state inviting Asarok to give them more troops. But what we see in Biafra land, the most peaceful area of that country we call Nigeria, Biafra land, that is where you see animals going to call troops, come and take innocent life. In Biafra land, where is the most peaceful part of that contraption, where people are only demanding for their safety. They are only demanding for their rights. They are only demanding for them to have a meaningful life. They are only demanding that allow us to answer the name we want to answer.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.